Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain you the differences between method hiding and method overriding. Okay, firstly I am going to create a new class called employee, and this will have a method. This is the base class, so I can say public void print name. Now inside this print name method I am going to use console.writeLine to print something. I'm going to say name. Okay, now in the public static void main I'm going to create a new object with this employee. I'm going to say employee and the variable name as employee is equals to new employee. Now I can use employee dot print name to execute this base class method. So currently I don't have any child classes that inherits this employee class. So here it is printed name is Ashane. So I'm going to create the new one, public class. I will say temp employee, which is temporarily employee. Yeah, inside this what I will do, I will say public void print name, but this should be inherited from the employee class, which will be the base class. So here you can see it is showing us a warning, temp employee.print name hides inherited member. That means this method will be hide this method, the base class method. So use the new keyword if hiding was intended. So that means here I'm going to create a new object with this temp employee. I'm going to call that as temp employee, set equals to new temp employee, and call for temp employee dot print name. Here when I run this, you can see due to no implementation inside this method is only printed, but actually this method is executed but there are no implementation inside this. So I'm going to add that also. Console dot write line I'm going to print name is Ashane but temp. Okay, now we can see this is individually printed, this employee the base class and the temp employee which is the subclass. Alright, so here instead saying the type of this as temp employee, I'm going to replace that with the employee. That means base classes can points to it is derived classes. Okay, so I'm going to run this out. Here I got the output as Ashane. Still I got the output as Ashane. To hide that, I'm going to say public new, the new keyword. New keyword is added. So still you can see it is printing name is Ashane. That because we are doing some method hiding. It is thinking this is a different implementation, but at the runtime this base class method is executed even though we added this new keyword here. Alright, so what we can do in order to use this, instead saying the base class as the data type, I'm going to say that as temp employee, then it will be worked. Okay, now we got executed our base class method and the child class method separately. Name is Ashane and name is Ashane but temp. Okay, so using this new keyword we can skip that warning that showing you when you use the same method name that available in the base class. It hides inherited member employee.print name. Use the new keyword if hiding was intended. Okay, when it is come to method overriding, all you had to do, use the virtual keyword in the base class method before the void or string or any other type, and in the child class when you want to do the override, you had to use the keyword override before the type of the method. Now this will completely eliminate this base class method. Let me go ahead and show you. Here I'm going to use the type of this object as employee, but here it is created the instance of the temp employee. So I'm going to run this. In this time name is Ashane but temp is printed here. I'm going to skip this one. Okay, now that's how we can do method overriding. Now the thing is, here if we remove this virtual keyword and the override keyword and keep the new keyword, you can see in method hiding, even though we especially saying the this is a new method, it will still going to execute the method in the base class. Okay, if you are using the data type of the object as the base class. So there are some times when you are creating a array or array list of object, you might have to use the base class name as the data type. So after that you might check in some if conditions, and then you are setting those object equals to an instance of a child classes. Okay, so that's why you might use in the data type of employee. In that case you can go to use the method overriding, which is you can allow the virtual keyword here in the base class method, and here instead using the new keyword you can use override. Okay, so then it will be fine if you are, even though if you are using the data type as employee here, it is printing the name is Ashane but temp. Okay, now when you are choosing method hiding, if you want to have a different implementation like returning something or data type of the method, you can go to method hiding. Let me go ahead and show you. Here I am going to say the type as temp employee because I'm going to use the new keyword here and also remove this virtual keyword. Instead void, I'm going to say string, then this is going to return hello Ashane. Then what I can do here, when we are calling to print name, actually I'm going to use the console.write line. Please use that console.write line. In the parentheses I'm going to put this temp employee dot print name. It will return this string because here we are doing method hiding. That means we can have a different kind of implementation of a method. Okay, it will hide the base class method, and this method will not keep any relationship between the base class method. Okay, so I'm going to run this and you can see we got the output as hello Ashane because here we got a different kind of implementation for this method name. Okay, That's how we can use method hiding. So what if we use the virtual here and then do method overriding? Instead saying new, I am going to say override. Here you can see it is showing us a error. Return type must be void here. In the base class, our method is a void method. Here the error shows return type must be void to match overridden member employee.printName. Okay, and that's how you can use method hiding and method overriding. Okay, I hope this video helps. If this video helps, please subscribe. Thank you.